Today we are going to discuss. Hello everyone. Hope all of you are having a very pleasant day. Today in this session we are going to discuss about polymorphism. So, what is polymorphism? Polymorphism in the means like having different forms. Cool. It refers to the function having same name but being used in different ways and different scenarios. It's the ability of one function to display multiple functionalities all together. It's basically creates the structure that can use many forms of object. So polymorphism involves child class inheriting all the methods from the parent class. Cool enough? Now let us see. So what is class? We will see initially polymorphism, a simple example of polymorphism. So we will see here two things. We will see the polymorphism with class polymorphism, where the classes where the classes have the different methods having the same name, and then we will also see polymorphism with inheritance. So polymorphism, let's define the child class to have the same name methods as parent class. Process of making these changes to child class to ensure that they work seamlessly is known as method overriding. So when you implement polymorphism with inheritance, it gives the part to the you implement the concept of method overriding there. And polymorphism, we will also do it with class methods and with functions and objects. So we have to see this all four types of examples. So initially we will see a very basic thing like polymorphism with class. So let us see that initially class, and let me mention as cat. Okay, then def init, cool, init, and I will mention here variables, that is self, name, age. Yeah, we will see this in detail. First, let us see one by one. So we are having two classes here. One is cat. We are trying to implement polymorphism. So first of all, understand the basic concept of the polymorphism when we implement it in classes. And kindly note that these classes are not inherited from each other. They are completely different classes. So they are not inheriting anything. So class cat, and in that init is the constructor with name and age, two parameters defined, and info we are trying to print both name and age. And then there is the third method which is simply trying to print a noise like sound, that is meow. Okay, and then the cow is also with the name and age, simply init. Okay, and here we are trying to print the name and age for the cow, and here it is again printing with the sound for the cow, that is moo. We are having two objects defined for both the classes. One is cat, that is kitty and with its age, and one is cow, that is fluffy with age. So this was like what we have done here. We have implemented, like we have defined what was done initially in this case, that we have created two classes with the same name. The methods were having the same name, but they were doing two different purpose. That they were printing the two different values, like kitty and fluffy. They were working for the two different objects, both the classes, but the methods name were same, but the functionalities for those methods were different. Attributes for those methods were different, though the methods name were same. Okay, so this is polymorphism, where the same name methods have the different functionalities, or they have the different attributes or the functions to play, but the method name is same in both the classes. So this is the simple example of the class polymorphism. Now let us see the another example of polymorphism with inheritance. Cool. So let us implement this. So what is happening with polymorphism when we apply that in inheritance? Let us define the child class to have the same name methods as the parent class. So process of making these changes to the child class to ensure that they work seamlessly is known as the method overriding. So def init, and here let's mention name. बोली ना, राका ने बड़ा होने वाला है मैटर. So now let us see what is happening here. We have imported math, okay, from the math library we are trying to import pi. There are two classes which we have created. The circle is trying to inherit the parent class shape, and then there is the init constructor, that is name. Then area is there, so in that we have mentioned nothing and it is just pass. There is the third method, and that is returning this, and then there is a string method which is returning self dot name. Cool enough. Now def init is the one which is trying to import super dot init, that is circle. Super dot init, like it is trying to import this one. Super dot init, yeah. And in that the value is assigned circle. Okay, so the name will be circle. Then in this method area, we are trying to use the, like we are trying to return the value for this calculation, that is pi into self dot radius into twice, like to the power 2, and self dot radius r square. Square is like you have to multiply radius twice, and radius is this one, self dot radius, which is being initialized here. Cool enough. And then we are also trying to import the name, and I have created the object for shape circle is equals to circle, like I am creating the object for the child class which is inheriting the shape also, and we have inherited the attributes of the shape here, which is name, because I want to print both name also. Print shape circle dot area and fact. Okay, I want to print the value also, so I'm just using this fact and area and shape circle. But where is this shape circle? This one. And circle is 7. So the values are initialized here. 7 is initialized for radius. This radius 7. Okay, so it will print circle, and so you can see circle here, right? And then this is the formula, and you can see I am 2D shape, right? I am 2D shape, and this is the formula. Return this formula or the value for this. Cool enough. So this is the example of polymorphism with inheritance. What we are doing here is we have defined a class. In the class we are using init constructor, and the name parameter is being initialized here. Then we are using a method here, area, and it's simply we have passed it, and that area we are implementing it here in the child class. Then fact is the one where we are returning I am 2D shape. Okay, fact here I'm just returning 2D shape, and I will be just trying to print this like shape circle dot fact, and then def, this is the one where self dot name we have mentioned, return self dot name. So again, like you can print this also, shape circle will be fine, and it will print circle for you. Yeah, now this is the child class circle created, which is inheriting the parent class. Then we are using super dot init so that we can inherit this name part. Okay, name attribute from super dot init, and we are defining the radius part here and the formula, that is pi is self dot radius into power 2. Cool enough? So shape circle dot area, and shape circle dot fact. Shape circle is equals to circle 7. So 7 is the radius value given here. So what is happening here? We have defined the methods with the same name, that is init, and area is with the same name. So area logic is being written here in the child class, and this init wala parameter, which is name, that is being inherited by super method. So this is how you can use the polymorphism in the inheritance part in this way. I hope this helps. This example helps you people out, and let us also now implement some another example for this. For example, uh, so one is class beans So this is class function obj object and means function. Kindly skip this example, please. So that's it. We have seen the polymorphism part today, and I hope that is helpful to you, everyone out here. We have seen like how we use the same name method for the different functionalities in both class polymorphism and inheritance polymorphism, or both the cases. That's it. Thank you. We will meet in next video.